Neville, you there?
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay, guys, go ahead.
Neville, how well do you know Gerald McCoy, and just what do you think it'll be like to be a teammate with him?
Again, I just know so much in terms of just, when you go to the University of Oklahoma, you want to play the defensive lineman. That's one of the main guys that gets brought up in terms of how you want to compare yourself to, or like a game to match. So again, just studying, being a fan of his game, I knew very quickly, if I wanted that opportunity to play at the next level, he was one of the guys that I'd have to really just look at and see how his approach was and everything.
Can you talk about your interaction with the Cowboys before the draft, and did you expect them to take you?
I mean, I feel like what I can honestly say, just going through it, it was unpredictable. We definitely been in contact. We spoke a bit at the Senior Bowl. We definitely spoke at the the combine and the pro day and stuff. But again, you going through this process, you never really just have an idea. So right, but again, I remember I was just contacting, just kind of texting my agent, like, happy word. I remember he told me, probably about half an hour prior, the Cowboys are interested. And, again, I understand how this stuff goes, things can change. So, again, I was just, waiting for that opportunity for the team to chose me. And, again, I got to give so much thanks to the Most High that, that the Cowboys chose me.
How big was the Senior Bowl and the Combine for you in terms of impressing everyone?
It was huge. I feel like, just the situation I was in, the cards I was dealt, I feel like I had to make the most out of every opportunity that was given to me. So going to the Senior Bowl, standing out, I'm doing whatever I can to get that recognition, and then going forward to the Combine, just basically just trying to do whatever I could to make sure, teams, love me, saw something that was a fit, saw something that they wanted and needed, and then, again, going to the pro day. And then just even after that, obviously, we got this pandemic going on, and, things are tough. But, again, just trying to find ways to, just show teams and, ultimately, I guess, being I'm a Cowboys fan, our Cowboys team, showing them, the kind of player that they're getting, the kind of person that they're getting. They're getting somebody that, again, who's literally just getting started.
Well, what was the difference for you this year? Your numbers jumped a lot from last year to this year. You had 4 sacks, a lot of tackle for losses. Was it the scheme change?
You can say that. Again, just the coaches, they gave me a lot more freedom. Just just be more of a penetrator. So I feel like that worked well for me, and just really gave me a chance to showcase my athleticism, which kind of obviously led to just more production and just more disruption. That's ultimately what was asked or required by my just within the scheme and the DC and stuff like that. So again, just keep doing my job, and coaches allow me to just play ball.
Yeah, but what about the opportunity to now be a teammate of CeeDee Lamb once again, just in the NFL?
It's great. I feel like it just makes the transition that much better. Knowing that I get to play with 2 former OU guys, Gerald McCoy, and CeeDee Lamb. So, I got a chance to speak with Gerald, but I haven't got a chance to talk to CeeDee yet, but definitely looking forward to that.
Did you talk to Gerald? Did you talk to Gerald today or tonight? I mean, after you got there. What was the conversation like?
He just let me know how proud he was. I understand that there's a lot of work to be done, but just kind of showing, letting me know that there's someone that I can, kind of look up to, kind of pick his brain and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that.
How would you describe your game to somebody that hasn't really seen you play much?
A high effort guy, relentless. A guy who's pretty much a jack of all trades. A guy that's also, if you need somebody to be efficient, rush the passer, be extremely disruptive, you can do that. If you need a guy that can be styled to run game, basically, whatever you need, whatever you want from the guy, from me, I will do just that, and I will do that to the best abilities. And also, the kind of player, or the kind of how I describe myself, then again, unfinished product. I feel like what a lot of people understand, but my ceiling is so high, and I know that. And again, just because, obviously how kind of late the game came to me. But again, just knowing that I literally, the best football hasn't even come out of me yet, but it's coming. It's coming soon.
Neville, it was mentioned earlier that obviously your teammate CeeDee Lamb got drafted by the Cowboys earlier in this draft, and you guys are teammates again. Just curious, your perspective, having played with him for the last few years, how surprised were you that he fell all the way to 17 in Dallas?
I mean, again, I really don't understand how this stuff works. I could be biased. Definitely. The CeeDee, my favorite receiver, and you can say it's because you went to the same school, but that guy's just a dog, just a freak athlete. Just a playmaker. Everything he does is clean, and he's the kind of guy, you put the ball in his hand, he's trying to go score. So, I mean, again, I'm sure, again, you can't really question it. You can't really be upset. I'm not in his brain, so I don't know. All I know is that I was extremely excited when he got picked up. But to be able to get picked up in the first round, it's a blessing. That's a blessing, and I'm sure he's extremely happy. I know he's chopping at the bit to, again, prove to himself.
What techniques did you play in college, and get a sense of where the Cowboys envision you?
I was kind of all over, just throughout my time over here, I played in two different systems. I played, a 4 and a 3-4, and then, I played nose as well. Also, played a 3-tech. And then with this scheme, past season, I also played nose, shade, as well as 3, and I also even rushed from a 5. 5 or 4, just, on third down. So, again, we spoke pretty briefly, but again, my thing is just, again, wherever these coaches put me, wherever D-line coach, whatever their plan is for me, I'm going to do my best to be great at it, to be an asset and, to be a guy that, that they want and need, Sundays.
Were you training in Dallas?
Yes, out in Frisco.
So when they were going through that process, did it cross your mind that maybe I'll end up with the Cowboys and what that might be like?
I mean, it definitely crossed my mind. I definitely love the Dallas area. I love the Dallas Frisco area. And just kind of more so thought, what it would be like. I was always funny. I was talking to my friends and stuff and saying, like, man, I would love to, in the future, live out here. Definitely, with me getting the house and stuff like that, and again, God gave me an opportunity to be that's right here. Great thing is, I've been training out here, and I don't have to go anywhere.
Where are you right now?
I'm in Frisco.
Oh wow. Where specifically did you train?
Baylor Scott. That's right by the Star, actually.
Yeah. Who's your agent?
Martin Fishman.
I'm curious. Obviously, it sounds like the transition from Oklahoma to Dallas will be naturally easier than Canada to Oklahoma. What exactly was that transition like? Did it take a while to kind of get comfortable, and was there a cultural shock as part of that move?
It did, just because, again, I didn't have, a D-line coach, never really had a playbook, and then, going forward to basically, I remember first time I got to Oklahoma, just having all this stuff happening. Didn't not get in the stand, so obviously I had to become a student of the game.
Thank you, guys.